Hey, good morning, everybody. It's good to have you back in class this morning. I know we remember the last week we studied and we looked at the topic similes. And I remember I said to you that similes are phrases that are used to compare two things that are unlike with the use of as and like. We gave so many examples, and one of those examples was as busy as to be. This morning we are going to be looking at special names of people and places. Special names of people and places. Okay, at the end of this class, you should be able to mention special names. You should be able to mention special names of people and places. You should be able to make sentences using special names of people and places. Okay, you should also be able to spell those names correctly. Okay, everybody has a name. Okay, there's something you are called. There's something your mom calls you, your dad calls you when they want to get your attention or when they want to talk to someone else about you so the person knows it's you. Okay, so every other thing has a special name, okay? A special name that is given so that we know exactly what that thing stands for or what that person stands for, what that person's characteristics is. Okay, so first we are going to look at special names of places. Okay, so we have a barracks. I'd like you to note the spelling of barracks. B-A-R-R-A-C-K-S. And a barracks is a place where soldiers and policemen live. Okay, barracks is spelled B-A-R-R-A-C-K-S. Can you spell? Good. B-A-R-R-A-C-K-S. A barracks is a place where soldiers and policemen live. An orphanage is a home for orphans. Orphans are people who don't have parents anymore. Their mother and their father are already dead. You are very lucky that you have parents that provide for you and parents that could afford these online classes for you. You should say thank you to them and you should say thank you to God for keeping them alive. But some children don't have parents anymore, so they are kept somewhere, okay, so that other people can take care of them, and that place is called an orphanage. And they are orphans, okay? So an orphanage is a home for orphans, and an orphanage is spelled O-R-P-H-A-N-A-G-E. Orphanage. Orphanage, a home for orphans. A hangar. Hangar is spelled H-A-N-G-A-R. Hangar is spelled H-A-N-G-A-R. Not H-A-N-G-E-R. Okay, the hanger you use for your clothes is H-A-N-G-E-R, but a place where airplanes are housed is called a hangar, and it's H-A-N-G-A-R. A cinema, C-I-N-E-M-A. A cinema is a place where films are shown. So when you want to go to the movies, you're actually going to the cinema, okay, to watch films and to watch movies. Okay, you see movies and you see films. Some of us maybe have visited one, maybe you visited Ozone or you visited one on the island or wherever, okay? But whenever you go to a certain place to see a movie, you went to a cinema. Okay, so it's spelled C-I-N-E-M-A. C-I-N-E-M-A, okay? Cinema. Okay, home for housing cars is called a garage. A home for housing cars is called a garage. And garage is spelled G-A-R-A-G-E. Okay? A garage is a place where cars are housed. It usually has a door, an enclosure. So the door opens up, the car is driven in and it's closed. It's enclosed also, okay? Not just when you park anywhere. When you park on the streets, it's not a garage. But when the cars are parked in a house, that house is called a garage. G-A-R-A-G-E. A laundry. Laundry is a place where dirty clothes are sent for washing. A place where dirty clothes are sent for washing. And laundry is spelled L-A-U-N-D-R-Y. Some of us have laundry rooms in our houses, okay? We have a place where we do the laundry. The washing machine is there, the dryer is there, we fold the clothes and then we move them back to our rooms, okay? But for some people don't have this in their homes. They need to take their clothes to a laundry place, a place where they send the dirty clothes to, is washed, is dried, is ironed, and then it comes back to them, sent back to them in their houses. So that place is called a laundry. L-A-U-N-D-R-Y. Laundry. 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 A place where dirty clothes are sent for washing. A stadium, okay? A stadium is a place where people go to watch sport games. A place where people go to watch sport games. Have you ever watched the Olympic Games? The Olympic Games are always held in a stadium. Have you ever watched a football match? Maybe English Premier League. You've watched Barracks. I don't know your favorite team, okay? But anytime you go to watch, a place where you go to watch sports games is known as a stadium. S-T-A-D-I-U-M. Stadium is spelled S-T-A-D-I-U-M. Theater is a place where plays are acted. Remember, we said cinema is a place where you go to watch movies, okay? Movies are pre-recorded. It was acted somewhere and then they come and play it for you to watch. But in a theater, live plays are acted. You see the people, they're just acting the play just there and then, okay? It's not pre-recorded. That's a theater, a place where plays are acted. And a theater is spelled T-H-E-A-T-R-E. Note the spelling also, T-H-E-A-T-R-E, not T-H-E-A-T-E-R, but T-H-E-A-T-R-E. Okay, so those are some special names of places. Now, I'd like to look at special names of people, okay? An unmarried man is called a bachelor. Bachelor is spelled B-A-C-H-E-L-O-R. An unmarried man is called a bachelor and is spelled B-A-C-H-E-L-O-R. An unmarried woman is called a spinster, and spinster is spelled S-P-I-N-S-T-E-R. So when you see a woman that is not married, okay, she is a spinster, and a spinster is spelled S-P-I-N-S-T-E-R. S-P-I-N-S-T-E-R. A truant, a pupil absent from school without permission. When a pupil starts absenting himself or herself from school without permission, that person is known to be a truant. And truant is spelled T-R-U-A-N-T, truant. T-R-U-A-N-T, truant. A mentor. A mentor is a person who gives good advice, who consistently, continuously, always gives a person a good advice, okay? So a mentor is a person who gives good advice, and mentor is spelled M-E-N-T-O-R. M-E-N-T-O-R. A person who gives good advice. Now, there are some people who don't eat animal flesh, and those people are known as vegetarians. So the spelling of vegetarian is V-E-G-E-T-A-R-I-A-N, vegetarian. V-E-G-E-T-A-R-I-A-N, vegetarian. A person who does not eat animal flesh. A fruitarian is a person who feeds on fruit alone. While a vegetarian doesn't feed on animal flesh, a fruitarian is a person who feeds on fruit alone. Fruitarian is spelled F-R-U-I-T-A-R-I-A-N. F-R-U-I-T-A-R-I-N. Fruitarian. A person who feeds on fruit alone. A millionaire is a person who has more than £1 million, £1 million, $1 million in his account, okay? Is a millionaire. And millionaire is spelled M-I-L-L-I-O-N-A-R-E. M-I-L-L-I-O-N-A-I-R-E. A millionaire. A bully is a person who teases and ill-treats weaker ones. A person who teases and ill-treats weaker ones is known as a bully. And bully is spelled B-U-L-L-Y. B-U-L-L-Y. A person who teases and ill-treats weaker ones. I'd like you to go through this video again. I'd like you to make simple sentences using special names on your own. Please type those sentences on your Edmodo page, okay? So go through the slides again and make simple sentences using special names, okay? So please, as we continue on Edmodo, if you have any questions, please type your questions and I'll respond to them immediately. Enjoy the rest of your class.